I have the pleasure now to talking to Thomas from BHS, and Thomas is responsible for sales in the German-speaking part of the world. Actually, that's not true. He's sales responsible for Germany and for the German customers that have operation abroad. Is that correct, Thomas?
That's right. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure, and I would like to actually continue our conversation that we just had before the camera was turned on. Sales is of course about having some euros turning into your account, and I think that it seems that you are very good in doing that as well. But it is maybe even more about having relationship with your customers and build a trustworthy relationship, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, of course, making money at the end of the day is the final result, but it's only the final result. If you look at my daily work, it's all about building up relationships, talking to my customers, and trying to get the best solution finally for my customers so they can make money before we can make money. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, because we spoke about that making the decisions of buying technology is not just about the specs and you know all the hardware and the software we look at, but it's like you build an entire system sustaining families and workers and shareholders and owners, and to be sure that you make the right investment. So therefore you must build something that is so trustworthy, especially when you talk big numbers, right?
Business is always made between people trusting each other. That's the most important thing in sales. And this is what we are working for. Keep your promises. Whenever you do a promise, keep your promises. And it's always good for me when I come back to my customers for, let me say, for reference visits or something like this. And they have a smile in their face when they see me again. That's my target. That's my aim.
You have been with the BHS for 20 years, you told me, and you said also that your role have changed since you started. Maybe talk a little bit how you got into this crazy industry.
Yeah, I started as a young engineer at BHS in 2004, actually. I was applying for an internship, actually, for a job in the United States. And Lars Engel gave me the chance to go over to Baltimore for almost half a year. And I came back and I said, hey, look, let's go into this crazy industry. And at the moment, I couldn't imagine working for somebody else than BHS.
It must be nice because every time waking up and knowing that you are doing something that you like and that gives you fulfill some of your personal dreams, that must be amazing.
The amazing thing, in my opinion, is working for a company that has a clear future perspective. That's the most important thing. You need to make a decision where you want to work for, and always look at companies which have a bright future. And I'm 100% sure that I'm right here.
I don't want to be the devil's advocate, but I will be it anyway, because we've been talking to quite a few of your colleagues that also have been working for BHS for many years. What do you do in order to not get snowblind from competition and from the needs of the customers and the demands from the market? How do you keep yourself sharp?
Well, you know, it's if you like your job, it's easy actually to stay as you are. And in my opinion, when I wake up and I don't like my job anymore, then I need to change something. Up to now, did not happen, and I hope it will never happen. But it's an important thing, as you just mentioned.
I think that everything that I have learned about BHS the last couple of days seems to be very focusing on people, not just the employees and the families around, but also the social responsibility towards refugees, to everybody involved with BHS. Is that something that you see as an employee also?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think it's an important part nowadays also to keep the people happy, so to say, and working for a company which has social responsibility like we have in the different sections is something that also makes you a little bit proud, and that's good.
Just a few more questions, but we have to talk a little bit about technology. I think that one of the things that goes through all the the presentations and all the talks here is, of course, the Box Plant 25. But let's dig a little level deeper, because when you sell solutions to your customers, is that both on the corrugator side and also on the printing side, or what is your focus?
I have no clear focus actually, because I'm selling solutions all over the portfolio of BHS, coming from equipment over lifecycle services up to digital and logistics. Most important is listening to the customer. 80% of my job is listening, not speaking. Listen to the customers, finding out what their needs are, and then finding the right solution, in whatever section it is. If it is in the equipment side, if it is in the service side, if it is in the digital and logistics side. Whenever my customers have a problem, I'm the guy to talk to.
One of the things that some of the customers we have been talking to, I can't remember if they were specifically German or American, but one of the things that I learned was that when I talk to them about the Box Plant 25, they say that the vision is probably right, but maybe a little bit, maybe the 25 should be a little bit further out. What do you think? I mean, I know that you support the vision and things like that. That is not my question. It's more like when you actually meet customers and talk to customers, do you also hear that, oh, this is great, but this is maybe a little bit too early?
You know, until 2025, we have round about 1,000 days. And to be honest with you, it's not important if we reach the target in 1,000 days, or in 1,200, or in 1,300, or in 1,500. That doesn't matter. What does matter is the target. And what even more matters is we won't give in until we have reached the target. This is the most important thing. If it is 25, it's 25. It's 26, it's 26.
So it's a vector, basically.
Is it? It is. It is.